Tonight, police have arrested 6 men as part of an investigation into historical offending at Dilworth School in Auckland. The men have been charged with at least 20 serious offences that allegedly occurred across a number of decades. The school has fronted up to acknowledge issues within its gates and promises changes have been made. Nita Blake-Persen reports.
We deeply regret what has occurred in our school's past and the detrimental effects on our old boys who suffered abuse in our care. We are truly sorry.
An apology from a school cast in a long shadow of sexual abuse allegations. Police have been investigating claims since a complainant came forward a year ago. They've since identified 17 victims of alleged abuse at Dilworth School. Police believe the offending spans several decades, from the 1970s to the early 2000s. Now, 6 men who are all in their 60s and 70s face a range of charges, including indecent assault, inducing an indecent act and supplying prohibited drugs. The Dilworth Trust Board Chair Aaron Snodgrass addressed media this afternoon, conceding there has been a problem at the school.
Last year, I wrote to all old boys and parents, acknowledging and apologising for historic abuse, and also outlining what we are doing to lead the way in providing a safer school environment so the young men in our care can enjoy their education in a safe way as envisaged by our founder.
He acknowledged some old boys may still be dealing with issues from their time at Dilworth.
We established a confidential free listening service for old boys if they want to discuss their experiences with an independent clinical psychologist. And if they need further support, counselling can be arranged with a psychologist at no extra cost to them.
Dilworth is a private school which provides full scholarships for students to learn and board in a Christian environment. Speaking alongside Mr Snodgrass was the school's headmaster, Dan Rediex, who's been in charge for nearly 18 months.
Naturally, as a father, an educator and a human being, the recent charges of allegations of historical sexual abuse are both appalling and deeply saddening. I cannot comprehend the trauma or pain those who have suffered abuse must have endured. And for this hurt, we are truly sorry.
He says safety improvements have been made at the school and students are encouraged to speak up and speak out against abuse.
There is no denying the issue of historical abuse has cast a dark shadow over our school. But it need not and it will not define us.
The school's lawyer addressed media before the leaders made their statements, describing what he called the rules of engagement. He said they wouldn't be taking any questions due to the charges being before the courts. The defendants will appear in court on the 5th and 6th of October. For Checkpoint, Nita Blake-Persen.
And the Anglican Church has declined to be interviewed. It provided Checkpoint with a statement that says, the Anglican Bishop of Auckland, Ross Bay, is very sad to learn of these charges and is supportive of action that Dilworth School has taken to address complaints against former staff of abuse and to support survivors. Checkpoint has asked the Anglican Church if any of its clergy have been charged. It has not provided an answer.